Imagine we are walking through life, observing people around us. Sometimes we notice that those who seem to act immorally or hurtfully still seem to enjoy success, happiness, and prosperity. This observation can stir a deep sense of confusion and frustration within us, especially if we are striving to lead a virtuous and ethical life. Why do bad people still have a good life? This question has puzzled humanity for centuries. It's crucial to understand this from different angles to gain clarity and peace. First, let's explore the concept of karma and the law of cause and effect. In many spiritual traditions, karma is seen as a natural law that ensures every action has consequences. Good deeds bring positive outcomes, and bad deeds bring negative ones. However, karma operates on a timeline that is not always visible to us. What we perceive as a good life for someone who behaves badly might be just a temporary phase. Their actions may eventually catch up with them in ways we do not immediately see. It's important to recognize that our perception is limited. We see only a slice of another person's life. While someone may appear to be thriving on the surface, we do not know the internal struggles or future challenges they may face. Their apparent success might be overshadowed by internal turmoil, loneliness, or future negative repercussions. So, when we feel disheartened by the seeming prosperity of those who act unethically, we must remind ourselves that appearances can be deceiving. Another key aspect to consider is the role of free will and personal growth. Life is a journey where each soul has the opportunity to learn and evolve. Sometimes, people with negative behaviors are on their path of learning, and their apparent success might be part of their soul's journey. They may need to experience certain things to ultimately find a deeper understanding and transformation. Our focus should be on our own path and growth, rather than comparing ourselves to others. By doing so, we cultivate patience and trust in the process of life. Moreover, it's essential to understand that material success and external achievements do not necessarily equate to true happiness or fulfillment. True contentment comes from within, from living a life aligned with our values and purpose. Those who live unethically might accumulate wealth or status, but these external gains do not guarantee lasting happiness. Inner peace and joy are cultivated through integrity, compassion, and a sense of connection with others and the universe. So, the question we should ask ourselves is, what does a good life really mean to us? Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons. We must also look at the role of societal values and conditioning. Society often glorifies wealth, power, and fame, which can lead us to equate these with a good life. However, these are external measures of success. When we shift our focus to internal measures, such as kindness, empathy, and personal growth, we begin to see life from a different perspective. A good life is not about what we have, but who we are and how we live each day. It's also helpful to practice compassion and understanding. People who act badly are often driven by their own pain, fear, or ignorance. By cultivating compassion, we can understand that their actions stem from a place of suffering. This does not excuse their behavior, but it helps us to let go of resentment and focus on our own growth and well-being. How can we transform our frustration into compassion and understanding? In conclusion, the question of why bad people still have a good life is complex and multifaceted. It requires us to expand our perspective, focus on our own path, and redefine what a good life truly means. By doing so, we cultivate a deeper sense of peace and purpose. And now, let's explore the next important lesson in this journey. The illusion of success. Redefining true fulfillment. Continuing our exploration, let's delve deeper into the concept of success and fulfillment. We often equate a good life with external markers of success: wealth, recognition, and social status. However, these external markers can be misleading. True fulfillment comes from within and is deeply personal. Why do we chase external validation? And how can we shift our focus towards genuine inner contentment? One crucial aspect to understand is the difference between pleasure and happiness. Pleasure is fleeting and often derived from external sources: money, possessions, or social approval. It provides temporary gratification but does not sustain long-term happiness. Happiness, on the other hand, is a state of being that arises from within. It is grounded in contentment, gratitude, and a sense of purpose. When we focus on cultivating inner happiness, we become less affected by the external successes of others. Mindfulness and presence play a significant role in this shift. By practicing mindfulness, we learn to live in the present moment, appreciating what we have rather than constantly striving for more. This practice helps us detach from societal pressures and the need for external validation. It allows us to find joy in the present and recognize the abundance in our lives. How often do you take a moment to appreciate the simple joys around you? Additionally, self-awareness is key. By understanding our true desires and values, we can align our actions with our inner truth. This alignment brings a sense of fulfillment that external achievements cannot provide. When we live authentically, we are true to ourselves and our unique path. This authenticity attracts genuine connections and opportunities that resonate with our true self. What steps can you take to live more authentically and align with your inner values? Gratitude is another powerful tool in redefining success. By cultivating a habit of gratitude, we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have. This shift in perspective fosters a sense of abundance and fulfillment. Gratitude helps us recognize the blessings in our lives, no matter how small. It also enhances our relationships and overall well-being. How can you incorporate more gratitude into your daily life? It's also essential to understand the role of service and contribution. True fulfillment often comes from giving and contributing to the well-being of others. When we serve others, we experience a sense of purpose and connection that transcends personal gain. Acts of kindness and service bring joy and meaning to our lives, creating a ripple effect of positivity. How can you contribute to the well-being of others in your community? Reflecting on our relationships is equally important. The quality of our relationships significantly impacts our happiness and fulfillment. Genuine supportive relationships provide emotional nourishment and a sense of belonging. Investing time and energy in nurturing these relationships brings long-term joy and support. How can you deepen and strengthen your relationships with loved ones? Moreover, it's helpful to embrace the concept of impermanence. Life is ever-changing, and so are our circumstances. By embracing impermanence, we learn to appreciate the present moment and find peace in the midst of change. This perspective helps us detach from the need for constant achievement and find contentment in the journey itself. How can you embrace impermanence and find peace in the present moment? Spiritual practices such as meditation, contemplation, or prayer can also deepen our sense of fulfillment. These practices connect us to a higher purpose and the greater whole. They provide a sense of inner peace and clarity, guiding us towards a more meaningful and fulfilling life. How can you integrate spiritual practices into your daily routine? In summary, redefining success and fulfillment requires a shift from external validation to inner contentment. By cultivating mindfulness, gratitude, self-awareness, authentic relationships, service, and spiritual practices, we can find true fulfillment and happiness. This journey is deeply personal and unique to each individual. The power of resilience. Navigating life's unseen challenges. As we continue our exploration, let's delve into the profound concept of resilience. Understanding why some people who act unethically seem to lead successful lives requires us to consider the unseen challenges and inner struggles they might face. Resilience is not just about bouncing back from setbacks, it's about thriving despite them. How can we cultivate resilience in our own lives and navigate the unseen challenges we encounter? First, we need to recognize that everyone faces challenges, regardless of their outward appearance of success. These challenges may be emotional, psychological, or spiritual. People who seem to have a good life despite their negative actions might be dealing with significant internal conflicts or existential crises. Understanding this can shift our perspective and reduce our tendency to envy their apparent success. Building resilience starts with a strong foundation of self-awareness. By understanding our strengths and weaknesses, we can better navigate life's challenges. Self-awareness allows us to identify our triggers and develop strategies to cope with stress and adversity. It also helps us to stay grounded in our values and make decisions aligned with our true selves. How well do you know your strengths and weaknesses, and how can you use this knowledge to build resilience? Another critical aspect of resilience is adaptability. Life is unpredictable, and our ability to adapt to changing circumstances is key to thriving. This means being open to new experiences, learning from failures, and embracing change as an opportunity for growth. Adaptability requires a mindset that is flexible and open to possibilities. How can you cultivate a more adaptable mindset in your daily life? Support systems play a vital role in building resilience. Surrounding ourselves with positive, supportive people provides a buffer against life's challenges. These relationships offer emotional support, practical help, and a sense of belonging. They remind us that we are not alone and that we have a network to lean on during tough times. Who are the key people in your support system, and how can you strengthen these connections? Resilience is also about maintaining a sense of purpose. Having a clear sense of purpose gives us direction and motivation, especially during difficult times. It helps us to stay focused on what truly matters and to make choices that align with our long-term goals. Purpose can come from various sources, such as career, relationships, hobbies, or spiritual beliefs. What gives your life purpose, and how can you stay connected to it even during challenging times? Practicing self-compassion is another essential element of resilience. Being kind to ourselves, especially when we face failures or setbacks, helps us to recover more quickly and maintain our mental well-being. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with the same understanding and kindness that we would offer to a friend. It helps us to stay motivated and resilient in the face of adversity. How can you practice more self-compassion in your daily life? Moreover, cultivating a growth mindset enhances resilience. A growth mindset is the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through hard work, dedication, and learning. This mindset encourages us to view challenges as opportunities for growth rather than as insurmountable obstacles. It fosters a love of learning and resilience in the face of setbacks. How can you adopt a growth mindset in your approach to life's challenges? Physical well-being is also crucial for resilience. Taking care of our bodies through regular exercise, proper nutrition, and adequate sleep boosts our physical and emotional resilience. When we are physically healthy, we have more energy and a better capacity to handle stress. How can you improve your physical well-being to enhance your overall resilience? In summary, resilience is about more than just surviving adversity. It's about thriving despite it. By cultivating self-awareness, adaptability, strong support systems, a sense of purpose, self-compassion, a growth mindset, and physical well-being, we can navigate life's unseen challenges with grace and strength. This inner resilience allows us to stay true to ourselves and find fulfillment regardless of external circumstances. The ultimate truth, embracing the mystery of life. As we reach the final part of our exploration, we must confront the deeper, often elusive truths about life's mysteries. Why do bad people still have a good life? This question can lead us to more profound reflections on existence, justice, and our place in the universe. Embracing the mystery of life requires us to accept that some questions may never have clear answers, yet this acceptance can bring us peace and wisdom. First, we must consider the limitations of human understanding. Our perception of reality is shaped by our experiences, beliefs, and cultural conditioning. What we see as good or bad, just or unjust, is often a reflection of our limited perspective. Life operates on a scale far beyond our comprehension, with complexities and interconnections that we can't always grasp. How can we expand our perspective to appreciate the broader tapestry of life? Acknowledging the mystery of life encourages humility. It reminds us that we are part of a vast, intricate universe where many things are beyond our control. This humility can lead to a sense of surrender, not in a passive sense, but in a way that allows us to flow with life rather than resist it. By accepting that we do not have all the answers, we open ourselves to greater wisdom and inner peace. How often do you allow yourself to surrender to the flow of life? Spiritual practices and philosophies across cultures teach us that life's apparent injustices may have deeper purposes. Some traditions suggest that souls come into this world to learn specific lessons, and the circumstances they encounter, whether seemingly fair or unfair, are tailored to their spiritual growth. This perspective invites us to look at our own lives and challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. What lessons might your current challenges be teaching you? Furthermore, the notion of interconnectedness is central to understanding life's mysteries. We are all interconnected with one another and with the universe. Our actions, thoughts, and intentions create ripples that affect the broader whole. This interconnectedness means that what we perceive as individual success or failure is part of a larger cosmic dance. By recognizing this interconnectedness, we can cultivate compassion and empathy, knowing that our well-being is linked to the well-being of others. How can you foster a greater sense of interconnectedness in your life? Embracing the mystery also involves trusting in the inherent goodness of the universe. Despite the apparent chaos and injustice, many spiritual teachings emphasize that the universe operates with an underlying order and benevolence. Trusting in this goodness helps us to maintain hope and positivity, even in the face of life's challenges. This trust does not mean ignoring the suffering and injustices in the world, but rather believing that there is a greater purpose at play. How can you cultivate a deeper trust in the benevolence of the universe? Gratitude and presence are powerful tools in embracing the mystery of life. By focusing on the present moment and appreciating the beauty and blessings in our lives, we can find joy and contentment amidst uncertainty. Gratitude shifts our focus from what's lacking to what's abundant, helping us to stay grounded and positive. Presence allows us to experience life fully without being consumed by worries about the future or regrets about the past. How can you bring more gratitude and presence into your daily life? Finally, embracing the mystery of life involves fostering a sense of wonder and curiosity. Life is a journey full of unknowns, and approaching it with a sense of wonder can transform our experience. This childlike curiosity keeps us open to new experiences and insights, enriching our lives and deepening our understanding. How can you cultivate a sense of wonder and curiosity in your everyday life? In conclusion, the question of why bad people still have a good life invites us to explore deeper truths about existence, humility, interconnectedness, trust, gratitude, presence, and wonder. By embracing the mystery of life, we cultivate wisdom, inner peace, and a profound sense of fulfillment. This journey of understanding is ongoing, and each step brings us closer to the ultimate truth. Thank you for joining me on this exploration.